Arsene Wenger has warned Arsenal that failure to produce a miracle in Madrid on Thursday night will have profound consequences on the club's future. The outgoing Gunners manager issued a heart-thumping rallying cry to his players on Thursday night, calling on his stars to recreate the spirit of one of the greatest nights in his managerial career to complete the daunting task of overcoming Atletico Madrid in the Europa League semi-final second leg. With the clash poised at 1-1 after the first leg, the Gunners know they must score at the Estadio Metropolitano to have any chance of progressing to the final in line later this month. The fact Atletico have not conceded at home since January 13 merely underlines the monumental task facing Arsenal. But this isn't the first time Wenger's had his back to the wall in the Spanish capital. In 2006, Wenger's side were huge underdogs as they arrived to face Real Madrid, that included Zinedine Zidane, David Beckham and Ronaldo, in their Champions League second-round first-leg clash. Arsenal were bold and brilliant in equal measure that night, leaving the Bernabeu with a 1-0 win thanks to Thierry Henry's goal before completing the job with a goalless draw in the second leg. Of course, Atletico are the antithesis of that mesmerizing Galacticos side. Streetwise, wily, even sneaky, Diego Simeone's side know how to get over the line. Nevertheless, the task facing Arsenal on Thursday night is no less intimidating. Victory would undoubtedly be one of the biggest scalps of Wenger's 22-year reign. As we know, Wenger will not be around to enjoy the fruits of his labors should Arsenal complete the unthinkable and win the Europa League. Winning the tournament will earn the Gunners re-entry into the Champions League next season. Arsenal have certainly felt the financial impact of their year away from Europe's top table. Another season in the Champions League wilderness will have a deeper reaching effect on the coffers. We came here with a very young team and beat Real Madrid with fantastic names. I will try to repeat, said Wenger. Atletico haven't conceded at home in 11 games, but the history has to stop somewhere. That's what we will try to do. I qualified for 20 or 21 years, so to be in the Champions League, of course, I want to achieve it. The next game is always the most important in life. It's a big game. It influences the future of my club. That's why it's a very big game for us. The future of Arsenal is not exactly the same if we qualify for the Champions League or not. Once the dust settles after Thursday night's final whistle, Wenger will quickly adjust his focus to the future. Time will tell whether he'll have one final hurrah in Lyon or if he starts setting his sights on life away from the Emirates Stadium. What better way to attract prospective new employers than coming into Simeone's backyard and leaving with his arms aloft? It is perhaps unfair to suggest Thursday night's clash is an audition for Wenger. In the cold light of day, he's got nothing to prove to anyone. Maybe, though, Wenger may feel he has a few things to prove to himself. Can he still cut it at the top? Can he mix it with those who have taken his place at the pinnacle of management? We'll have an answer on Thursday night. I don't feel too much my age. Simeone is a young manger, he's won championships and played in Champions League finals, explained Wenger. But I don't focus on going head-to-head with other managers. My job is to help my team. Forget completely who manages the other team. Am I nervous? There's always tension. A desire to win. With the experience I have, there is uncertainty that creates a tension. That's normal. I want to help my team to have as much certainty and belief as possible. Overcoming Simeone's battlers will be easier said than done, of course. The Argentine, though, will be banned from the technical area on Thursday night following his sending off in last week's first leg. But Simone insists trusted Lieutenant German Burgos is more than capable of leading his team to victory. We have Herman. We don't even need to look at each other to know what we want, said Simeone. But who could begrudge Wenger one final crack at European glory before he walks off into the sunset at the end of the season? The odds are stacked against him, but wouldn't it be romantic if Wenger lifted a European trophy, in his homeland, on his final game for the club? I want to finish this love story well, Wenger added. You're not the only one, Arsene.